Hello everyone, my name is Tejashwini Chaganti and this is our team Manohar Krishna, Chirukupati, Varsha Pedineni, Salim Malik Sheikh, Lakshmi Nara, and today we are here to present Kelly's insights from chapter 3, 4, and 5. Kevin Kelly's insight on chapter 3, 4, 5. As presented in Kelly's book, The Inevitable, there are views on the future based on technology that involves in flowing, screening, and accessing, as detailed in the books, chapter 3, 4, and 5, respectively. The term flowing refers to how information, media, and communication always move continuously in today's society, where people's roles between the producer and the consumer become indistinct. It also improves the sharing of ideas while at the same time promoting cross sectionalism. Screening exposes how society has adopted screens as a central to its existence while changing people's access to reality and conditioning people's abilities to pay attention. The more screens became norm, the more we are forced to pay attention to them. Last, accessing focus on changing different patterns, ownerships, and replacing them with access, which is a whole revolution in the way of consumption. It results in new economic that view right of access being more important than right to ownership, and it determines our social agreements. And the next will be continued by my following team members.
Hey Lakshmi, can you please unmute your video audio?
Sorry, this is Lakshmi Nara. Today I was going to explain overview of technologies and societal context. The information of revolution of third wave had a far reaching effects on relation with information communication and even perception. Website and portable devices such as cell phones and internet have erased typical distractions, making society for more interconnections. This interconnectivity results in access based models which are illustrated by sharing economy and affect understanding of ownership as well, and such as values as progress pit as result of using resource without having handles their possible negativity connections. In additional technique society screening depends on influences attention and process as well as interpersonal interactions with others or environment. However, as we move deeper into the world of technologies, it is uh, pertinent to look to change the occurs and have to impact these changes are likely to have in our daily lives and society as whole. And scenario of the real world, let's consider someone examples. That examples are the presence of technology changes which according to the Kelly's theory affect the future. A notable example is the change of method it content delivery. The appropriate form of streaming media platforms such as Netflix and Hulu, which provides the films and shows on demands and under determined the traditional time slot and mechanism of televisions. Also, personal identity and social interactions have been impacted through the use of social media like Instagram and Facebook, where one is able to select how she was to be seen by the other people by even manipulate the relationship that he or she has one other in the way that connect even be imagined. And his hospitality industry and the sharing economy has been be challenged by companies such as Airbnb, which allows individuals to offer their homes for use to travel, those shifting the balance of chain hotels and accommodation industry. Finally, growing availability or accessing oriented models are changing the banking investment and result to redefining the concept of financial inclusion. Thank you.
Affected individuals and industries. The described technological transformations that have taken place have certain potential of distinct individuals and industries. Due to this technological advancement, generations of young people known as digital natives undergo significant changes in their identity as well as their ability to interact in societies. As for the mentioned interactions, their daily activity is more connected with technology, which shapes their ability, build relationships, and their own self-conception. One of the major industries that are currently challenged is the media and entertainment industry, since streaming and access models replace the traditional business models for new players, forcing the traditional business players to change or quit the process. Even doctors also using the healthcare staff and embracing new technologies such as artificial intelligence and diagnostic tools, which are new additions to the healthcare industry, and empowered involvement and information in managing and dealing with their illness by alerting the very nature of patient physician relations, and the disruptions and opportunities. The changes in technology do not just alter existing but also provide new prospects in many fields. In the fields of health informatics, technologies such as telemedicine and wearable technologies are changing how healthcare is delivered by providing medical services to the patients. And the same time, availing care services to individuals, EMR has a benefits in practicing the improvement and the measure of medal workflows, but some of the providers resist this change. One of the most promising fields high expectations concerning applying precision medicine and AI for developing individually approaches for treatment. Moreover, devices such as virtual reality and are improving medical education practically and consequently, which these innovations will develop, they can therefore be said to be hold great potential to redefine the face of healthcare in the future.
It's done, bro. Hi. Right, I'm explaining about technology impact on identity and progress and synthesize finding. Impacts on identity and progress. Progress empower individuals to manage their health identities, and healthcare providers embeds data-driven decisions making and multidisciplinary care. And the next one is like technology enhance patient access and healthcare professionals adapting to AI-driven diagnostic tools. Societal acceptance of AI-driven healthcare as the new standards, and the balancing technology advancements with ethical and human considerations. And the next one is like synthesizing findings. First point is like Kelly concepts manifest in real world disrupts and opportunities across industries. Dematerialization, decentralization, and access are driving forces behind technological evolution. Technology reshapes traditional business models and societic norms, fostering innovations and progress. And next, my teammate Varsha will continue.
Hello. So coming to the reflection on broader implications, so it's necessary to emphasize the further consequences of these technology changes. Indeed, technology sustainability makes people become employed as well as resourceful, and yet it comes with significant issues such as privacy breaches, equality, and ethical issues. So there is always a possibility that these technologies will be more advantageous to society, and thus this has to call for more precautions since this is likely to lead an expansion of the digital gap. So it is imperative that stockholders, governments, business, and communities work together to develop these solutions that are fit for all and not for only the economical aspect. So in the future, there will be a need to ensure that the ethical considerations are given a top priority, especially when it comes to deciding on the kind of technologies to be developed and their influence on the society. So below the list of references we mentioned for the document. Thank you.